Okay. My son. Can you hear? Alright, look in a second. I'm trying this out. Seconds. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. Your sound like it's delayed. Trust me, it's gonna sound like it. Uh, Sadly, we're gonna be building the Commander Cody helmet. This is the first time I'm done so far. I'm kind of new to it, not the Lego stuff, but the helmets that I have never done them once. So I'm gonna keep it to the side and uh, I know how long this is gonna be. I'll be honest. Newer sets nowadays have a seam right here in case you wanna pop it open. It sounds good in paper, but I don't know. That's not a me thing. I like to slice it open carefully. So you can't see, it's just hard to tell. And if I angle it, trust me, it's gonna be a little wonky. And this is for the 20-year anniversary actually for the Clone Wars. Sticker. It's one of my least favorite things. Oh no. Three, five. Here's two. One. So it could be the base first of it, which makes sense. I'll put the stickers on after the stream because yeah, that's way too much. I would say the booklet pamphlet is already thick. I like thicker books because it makes sense, and the price of the thing is like $60. What you're paying for it, yeah. I'll put it to the side so I can see it. I don't know how to show it on my screen because I am using my camera that I use for filming normally in our studio. So normally when I film, it's normally this one, except for when I'm recording that way. Sorry, that way for like the intro and outro and stuff. So also I'm not done on Lego building a wall, so let's see. The only last thing I already did was the tiny plants, and that took me like 2 hours to get done. I think. So honestly, I think the good idea, the ordeal, whatever we want to call it. I can't speak. I'll put the smaller stuff over here because yeah. I'm gonna try it back. Trust me, I think that mess. I mean, it's in my work room. Oh, fine. I do have like a lot of them, but it's good where you pay for these sets. It's already worth it. Uh, Also, I think I want to go some new than just sitting with minifigures. Don't get me wrong, I love minifigures, but I'm just tired of that sometimes. I also love them, but I don't have one on killing them that much. If I go a certain angle, sorry about that. It's not. I'm not used to it. It's a little funky for me still. I can't sell these. Where do you go? I'll try this angle. Honestly, I'm gonna try something with it. So yeah. Arr. I did buy two more model kits. Actually, I bought a few of them actually, but I went through a few of them. I've been working on them, and I had one shipped to my house because I could find it because it was hard to get. I did take time. I think on my date to build it, so technically it is already done. I just have a lot of stuff for coming up for review in general because I have things up to 3 months right now. So that's why I put on a poll saying, okay, do you want to see two reviews a week for just one? Because at that point, I don't know if everyone is into that whole shtick. I know I tried to stick with uptrend with not to burn myself out in general because I do burn myself out more or less when I have a lot of recordings, and it does get to me. Yeah, I get so exhausted from it. It is a lot of patience and work, and you know whatever else. It takes a lot of time for me to edit it done with it because I still have to film a lot of my stuff for once. Not saying that it's like a getaway card. I just have less time to do much now. And honestly, I wish I could say I have more time for things, but I really don't. Like my time schedule is awful. Sorry about that. Like it is so awful. I don't think even for me I have good film days. Plus, I still work a job, and I still need to do that. Plus, get money up for bills, etc. And honestly, I just really can't find any time for anything else other than just work, do with people, money, you know, same things people do. Which is something that I wish that I could just work on, but I still don't make nothing of this, but I still want to have fun. And, and it does entertain me for a bit, but I still have to take time out of my day for it. But now I'm getting days off. I just don't like it because at that point I do need money plus work, but the thing is, they're cutting it a lot of our hours down. So I have more time, but just my issue was like I said, money just comes along and makes me just like, yeah, I need to find something more, like a second job. But if I do, that's gonna burn me out even more. But I would have to still to keep up with bills and rent and whatever else. This is I think the front plate, I think, from my it looks like, or the base of the helmet. And I just can't really seem to find time for any hobbies nowadays. And that's on me technically because hobbies are hard to find nowadays. That could be interesting and fun at the same time. Because nowadays hobbies are so out of like so expensive nowadays too. Even buy a Gunpla, there's so much to get them. and buy them. It's like like, yeah, you got money, but at the same time, how much money do you have for 6 kits? And it depends on what grade you're getting too. You're getting like a mixed ranges of depends where to go. Do you go to let's say the Mall of Georgia or Hobby Lobby? I'll use Hobby Lobby to get a better sample. Hobby Lobby has a lot of kits, clearly. But the thing is, they're very limited, you could say, when it comes to how much they put out there for people to get. Which I get, because you always can't find everything you like. There's a lot of kids I like there, but the thing is, they cost like 50 to $80. But certain days when they do sales, um, they will do a good sale actually once in a while where it's like 40% off for model kits. So that means uh, yeah. So the kit that I bought yesterday was the Destiny Gundam actually. It was like $24 and 4% off, so I got it for 14. So I did have to get it for a lot of biggest thing is I don't have this one. And I did buy the uh Mighty Justice sorry, the Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam. I just gotta work on them. But I got that one at a place called the Gundam place in Common, Georgia. There's another hobby place as well that will sell kits. And that's what it's more like a place for basically a gun club, a lot of maybe a lot of different model kits if you're into that. Which I know people are slash aren't because I know when I got into the hobby, it's just like I just walked in. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll buy like one kit, and now I have like actually I should probably do a whole picture of all the kits that I have. That means ones that I've shown off as reviews, ones that I have not shown off yet, and ones I'm working on. So I could do that actually. It would be fun to do that because the thing is, it will show how many kits I have, more or less. But some of them are in pieces, so I would need to obviously build them up again. But some of them are the same models I have twice over. So I get the Master Grade RX 70-2 Master Grade. I bought that one 3 times because the first time I bought one, I messed up the hands on that one for the review on that one, and then I bought a second one for I think the cheap price I think it was, and the third time I bought another one for another price also. So I'm actually working on a display for it too, or like a diorama, which for me is something new. I need to try something out new, which means I need to actually have to try a lot of the work that I'm not used to yet. So I'm not used to doing a lot of that complexity stuff, which is for me I'm not used to one bit. And it does help me understand more of the hobby. The thing is, when I went to the Gundam place and coming, I think it was, yeah. Um, you had people like they had displays showing off of like what it looks like. So if you can, I mean, there's the Hobby Town and Marietta. They if you buy a kit, you can build it there and then you display it if you like. But it's sort of up to you if you want to do that. But I think for me, that sounds good and dear. But the thing is, you can buy two same kits to show it off. It sounds good, but at the same time, you're spending a lot of money just to get the same kit twice over. Which I can see that being as expensive. It depends on what kit you're getting too. Because if you buy certain kits like master grades or perfect grades, whatever, and you're spending maybe 30 to 60 to maybe $50 just to have it first, and then be like, okay. And thing is, if you're very experienced with it, you will get it down pat. Because I can see that being as a problem later, but not a now problem. Does that make sense? Because I know for sure people gonna have a problem with that, where you're like, oh, I bought a kit, but now you paid all of that for practically nothing. Which I'm not complaining about it. I just see that as an issue where you get to practice the same thing twice over. But it's people who want to do that, and honestly, I can see that happening. And I did get my cousin into model kits too, and I got him into the entry grade first, and then he went to high grade, and then he showed. Oh, then he asked me, hey, uncle, and when we went out, we do meet up sometimes. He'd be like, oh, hey, uncle, what could you think is perfect, or what do you like? Let's say we go to Hobby Lobby or Crater Road in the mall. He'd be like, okay, which kid sounds good to get? And he will ask me. I'm like, find your own way around things technically to get down a lot of the areas that you think you want to get. Where I have done that myself, where I'm like, oh yeah, I just buy certain kits and just um, get into it. They look like it I like, but they just cost so much money just to get into. Because it's like master grade. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a new one, but they're like it's like 50. But I'm like, I don't want to spend 50 for another kit when I could get two kits for that same pricing. Maybe six. It depends where you get it. But you know what I mean. You're buying the same. Like you buy two different kits, or get one kit, which I can see why. Yeah, why you would, but for me, I don't see that as a thing happening if you wanna buy. And I can see complaining about it, but I try not to. And it just the money part about it that kind of kicks you in the teeth. And I think I could go so far as I think getting it's like the inner frame of it to make it look better. And I had to buy paints, a lot of paints actually. The thing is, I have oil-based paints. I bought these at Hobby Town near where I live actually. So these are these type ones where the thing is they're oil-based, so that means they will stain anything you touch it with. It's paint basically. And I was working on that, I think yesterday night. I was working until like 12 to get it done. I think I did not know it was gonna happen. I just like, oh yeah, I'll try it. Sometimes that's a lie. It would turn out to be a disaster. I got on my hands, and honestly, I cleaned it up the best I can with soapy water, but now it's stuck in my freaking brush over here. So yeah, I still it's like I looked it up of what do you use to clean it out with, but it told me that I need some kind of vinegar based stuff. But I don't have any. Well, I do have vinegar in my work office right now. The thing is, it says use a mixture between warm water and vinegar, and let it soak for like a minute. Stir it, and rinse repeat. So that's one thing that it did say, but I'm still trying that out. And honestly, I think I need to do that because the thing is, I never used it before, So, and the thing is, they had it as like a sale. You could buy 10 of them for like $10. And the thing is, normally those are normally like 325, maybe 350. So like, you got down to a dollar. So I mean, if you pay full price for it, you would be paying almost like $30 or so for the same amount if you want full price. Whereas I see that as very expensive because the thing is, not everyone would have had that kind of money to get that type of stuff. And the thing is, I have extra brushes. I have a lot of it actually here. These are my brushes I already have. So I get the tiny ones in the middle, which I do need to use probably for the more details I have. These are like the thicker ones I have. Paintbrushes one because I got into painting for a bit. It's wrapping around itself. And I am trying that for once, so I'm not going into like a blind rat. It's like you're walking into, but at the same time you know you're walking into at least. And I am okay with that for once because I don't have to worry about it. Like slightly a bit, but I still have to worry about how I actually look at that. Because there's not many ways I could say, oh yeah, I looked at this and it's not for review. I wanted something new and honestly, I did need something else to do with my hands. Um, and I remember talking to one of my coworkers, or sorry, my manager came to me. I think it was Wednesday. That's Wednesday. Um, one of my coworkers, he was sick with something or S reflux. I don't know. I don't know what he said. He called out, and the thing is, my manager came to me and was like, "Oh, just be nice to him. I know you hate him." I'm like, I don't hate the guy at all, but when he got back, I think Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, Thursday. Thursday, he was feeling much better, and I should have talked to him and like I just straight told him, I don't hate you. I love working with you, but you need to focus on the job. And the thing is, he understood what I'm saying, and he's saying, "Oh well, you need to fucking like nut job or didn't need to. I need to do the job properly or something." So I had to straight up talk to him, and he was talking to I think one of the managers that night when I left, and he was like put in a good reports for Angel, and I'm like he didn't have to do that. I just had to do my job, and I swear like every time I'm just trying to work, everyone just thinks like I don't know where people could get this idea of me being so hateful, I guess you could say, or unfriendly, but I'm not though. I'm pretty chill. So I'm like, people get the wrong idea of me clearly because I seem unfriendly one way or another, but I am not that bad. Trust me. I'm just an awkward person that I'm just hard to talk to. And I still have to text from my manager, general manager actually. I can spell. No, no, no. My manager says that was Friday morning when I got to work. So it's like thank you for doing a good job. I appreciate it. because I was working on night shifts, and they asked me to work a night shift. It was on my schedule, but it was on my schedule to work a night shift. And the thing is, I don't call off work. The thing is, I don't like the idea of calling off work because I find that as like I wait to get out of a job. And the thing is, when you got bills coming up, that's not a good idea to do. And the idea of doing that is a terrible concept in theory because the thing is, if you need money for, let's say, rent or bills coming up, which for me, I have a lot of my bills coming up right now. So I have like 10 things hitting me all at once. And I just really just like, that's why I opened the Patreon up so you can see newer videos that are coming out. But it's also for several good reasons why I made it. So it's not like I made it because like, well, I mean, I put a good reason why I did it because like, hey, it's for extra money in case for rent coming up or you know something else to help with financial stuff. And I'm being honest with that part. I'm not gonna be hiding that fact. Where I know people say, well, it's for X, Y, and Z reason, and you have your reasons why you open a Patreon or a OF or a Fancy, but it's like I have actual reason why I did it, and I just don't see where I feel like I'm wrong in my own esteem and that part of it. Everything is different about that part, and still I gotta do a lot of stuff to get done within. Um, like how much I'm working, how many days I have. For practically everything that's forward and backwards, yeah. But I'm still trying to work that stuff out. If I'm being honest, I'm just working stuff out the best I can to make it through a, a shitty schedule. And honestly, you get through a schedule where it burns you out mentally, physically, and honestly. It burns me out, yes. But I'm not gonna be like a son and complaining that well working as a streamer is harder. Parts of it are draining, but that's on a social level. But when you're working like, but when you're like, I guess working in the restaurant business or whatever, right? You're still doing a you're still doing a paying job in general. Or if you get into it, it's a lot of white, which makes sense. It is a face one helmet, but I still have to keep myself down playing it for several reasons. One is for the channel, two for myself, and practically everything that I gotta do for this. So people have super ego. People have their ego, but for me, I want to keep myself down to to who I really am, and not just saying that I'm gonna do this or that. Because I wouldn't do that to technically no one, and I wouldn't do that to people that I work with or trust. Um, that's where I just have to keep myself like, okay, fine, just keep yourself downwards. Like keep it down. Try not to screw up your own job or you know anything else. It's just a way to have yourself on a level of stability. You could say. But I am trying to do more better for myself, for my own sleep schedule, and for everything else I had to do for things I have, or if that makes any sense. Because I just can't just do what I feel like doing. I still just gotta be like, yep, you still work this. Trust me, it's 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 something that I just gotta walk through for once. And I just be like, okay, I'm going to be okay, etc. But and uh, and I just have a lot of the things that I just don't want to try doing. This one's big. Uh, Um, so that would go right here. But there's the new Transformers stuff that was uh, talked about because I remember that new Transformers like the Commander Class Prime for the '86 movie that was coming out. I mean, it is coming out still. Um, I think it's cool in concept for how big it is, but my thing is like you're paying $90. It looks like for a up like a bigger size version of the like a leader class, but smaller than the what can you call it masterpiece one technically, but it is cool, but yet again it's worth $90 worth. Depends on who you ask for that thing because I know I say no, you say yes. Depends on who you're asking. I just don't know if it's for me. And I thought $90 to go for. You go to another camera, right? Then you go to another camera. I'll get for the for me, or it could be for any other thing that I have for the house, or we put back for the rents, or put back for any other build that we need for it. So I don't see that being a. I mean, like, it sounds good, but will it sell well, or will it just be worth the money to get the same figure, technically, but bigger? But it's up to you on how you wanna think about that, and if you wanna spend that money for yourself or or whatever, that's on you. I like this. Is your money. Spend the week you like, but um, I just don't see myself spending it as much because the thing is, as a kid, yeah, you spend money that your parents give you or relatives give you. But after a while, you realize that you're not a kid anymore. You're you're grown up, and it it is just something that I think a lot of us because I think I just grew up a little too fast for around here. I think that is something that I think a lot of us should really think about. Like, okay, how far do you think this should go without driving you mad or driving people into the parts that they think that it's going to be okay for them to do? Because I just can't see um, a lot of stuff happening. I know that nowadays money's much more harder, and taking it from the job is kind of even harder to do too. And honestly, it's just not that easy to do anything anymore because like, oh yeah, because I can pay every 2 weeks, every one, like every week. But if you can stick with the routine of okay, you can put back let's say $50 or $30 or something for milk or groceries in general. And that's what I kind of do because I just go to get because I was looking for markers actually. Because I wanted to finish the sword for the Shin and the Ryoko, I think it's called, Burning Gundam. It's the same model, but the thing is, like, one of them has fire effects. That's the main difference is one of them had fire effect, but the same hands. And I can see that, and they made like the type version, which is the fighting variants. Then they made the railgun with along with the railgun, which is for someone. So I mean, it's kind of like the RX where you have like where you have so many variants of the same model, but it's like three times over. Which I don't know how you could like say, oh yeah, I bought the same model. Which I could say that yeah, I bought the same model three times over because like of course I have to. I'm gonna put this. Oh, I'm shit. This is like a misprint looks like. So here. Oh, oh, dipshit. Okay, that's a misprint. Like saying that. Oh, well, you need to count like the same thing three times over. One of these where you gotta squeeze it in. It's like a pain in the ass. But I don't know. Let me see. Oh my god. I mean, I can share my screen with something. I mean, I can share with the instruction booklet, but uh, I'm like 43 pages in. And the thing has like 100 and 148. This is gonna take a while. Oh, I just assume not be short. But honestly, it's good for my hands. My hands right now need to do something. And I go back to work tomorrow, the day after. So I'm already 3 days next, I mean 4 days next week. But it's just hard to know because at this point my schedule is flip flopping between you know and you don't know, which makes it hard for me to know what, like, when, where, why. Need water, I'm tired. And I mean, the whole Chris Tyson situation that's going on. I'm not gonna fully talk about it, but it is messed up in a way that I think where Chris messed up on his, where Chris I think messed up on his own terms. No one really fucked everyone was. But the person who came out about this is defending Chris, of course. And the sad part about grooming or cooming, you say, is that the people that they actually hurt would defend them. and the person who defends them are end up tied the victims of it all, and they feel like that person is actually sorry for it, but in reality, they're just caught, and now they're trying to walk away from everything that they did to escape accountability. And the people, other streamers, and people saying that we should feel sorry for Chris, and I don't think we really should, and I think we should wait for more information to come out before anything else does, because there's more people. Surely, there's more people that will come out about more information about what really happened, and there'll be more victims. So I'm not gonna say that it hurts people in so many ways, but the thing is, when you just do this, it makes people actually look down upon you, because at that point it was like you just can't defend this stuff anymore. And if you try to, I don't think you really get a platform for trying to defend bad people. When the whole Myanmar situation happened, no one defended me, and that's fine. We shouldn't defend anybody. When a lot of the stuff again, Dr. Disrespect happened, mm, the media, like Rolling Stone, didn't even wait for information to come out. They just went after him. And I'm not saying that we did was right, clearly. And yes, a lot of these people should be shunned from the community. But at the same time, when you have people like Hassan, um, a lot of these other weirdos defending Chris, but yet again, they didn't have the same energy towards disrespect, then they will backstab anyone who does not agree with them, or um, who is what they want to do. And I don't think that's okay to do to people who are just doing their whole thing. So I just can't say of who or what to say about the situation, and I just want to wait, see what happens before we go all out. And I know for me, I like to see what happens in this wait. I know people want to say we just hurry up and get information, but is that okay to rush to get information out that easily? Or should we just wait to get more out before anything else does? Sure. This is one of the pains about the helmet. It's like, yeah, these work, but now you gotta this snap one side and this the other side. Same thing on this side. Look, if it were let, only awake by 8 for work reasons, or 7. Oh, Sheena's doing um her summer strawberry cake. So that kind of cool. I kind of like where they already do that. Like, I like when people just like try something new for once, and I like trying new things. And honestly, I think people should really try more things out, not just like be like, oh, that's sound like a stupid idea to try. I mean, some things aren't really good idea to do, but hell, sometimes being stupid about it's more fun. But I think people should really try to learn new things other than just things that they already know. Does that make sense? In a word concepty way of how you want to believe that statement. Um, I know that I would try new things, but yet again, it's just like it just comes down to everything else you think of or for, and I'm okay with that. Not doing that. I mean, if I try something new and I don't like it, I'm gonna be honest. That's the thing with me. Is that if I try something, if I hate it, I will just be brutally honest and trust me that will not be fun for anyone. And I don't think I like that part about that either. But you gotta say what you're thinking. If not, then people are gonna think you liked it, and they're gonna try to drag you along to what they're doing. So it really just shows of if you say something, okay, we don't say nothing about it. It's still not okay, but some people want to drag you for that. And honestly, I think people should just try something that they really don't do enough of. Does that make sense? Right. Oh, it's like that. I had to put the piece on for a second. I want to do a Gundam build for a stream one day, but I don't know if that'd be interesting enough because that takes 3 to 4 hours, and I know people really want to have that much, how much time for that. And honestly, I like the idea for me, but I don't know if I'm more with the concept of it because I know that if I do it, not only like the idea of having a 3 to 4 hour stream to it, and I think that I like the idea of it, but not everyone else would. So yeah, so it's like kind of I'm using this one here. So kind of cool that the pieces that were wobbly are now very tight. And it's I want to say it's hard to believe that I still have to do something that I don't like do myself. But I mean, the concept of trying it means letting them. I mean, I'll try a cooking stream, but I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone is in the whole cooking stuff. I never reading some air book. I have not yet. But let me get some photo book. I need to put this here. Like, I'm like well, I'm back for a second. Yeah, okay. I didn't need I did made a cowboy mac and cheese. It will look a mess at first, but it's like a budget thing. Does that make sense? I got it. It does ground beef, mac and cheese, and tomato soup. It sounds gross, but not that bad actually. The thing I watched a video on it where a guy talked about making it, and it's not that bad actually. It's like a budget meal, like I said, for how cheap it is. Like $6 if you get at Aldi's, or it depends where you're getting it. Because now we can make the same side meal. To be honest, I could come down, but I'll just get the charger for it, which is in my closet. I get that real quick. God. It's amazing. You can see what I'm saying. I'm not going to take my book. Jeez, you're cute. And then I'm cover my brushes. I'm going to get a stable one. Let's go off for a second, and I'll. Uh, okay. Let me get this under my table real quick. Come on, charger. Get it. Shit. Oh, we're getting to the table. There you go. We're fine. Whew. Getting rid of that was not fun. Pretty good. But we do make cow mac and cheese. Um, you can make it the way you like. I mean, I made the simple version of it without making it too complex, and I made it kind of yummy. Yeah, I do like cooking. That's the thing is about it. I do like cooking in general. It is fantastic to do. And so I think it's a good. I think it's a good thing to learn too if you live by yourself, which I don't. But uh, no, I sneeze. I'm gonna go for a second. Well, I guess I'm right quick. Hmm. Oh, yep, I am. This is shit. Oh, it's like recently. What if my PC? It's kind of weird to see some big gaps on a helmet. Yeah, I want to say so much. Ah, yeah. Ah, man, where's my phone at? Right here. I'm gonna have my use game right in the background, like right here, so I could get my daily rewards out of the game. And I think they just having the ninth anniversary for the game actually. So that means they're doing their whole tour thing. You just had to know if it's called. Sorry. I have new character skins like usual. So that means they can have more stuff out there for people to get. Which I have, I think, some of the new ones, I think. I'm not sure what even. Because I'm going through a lot of the characters, we could say. And some of the one of the newer requests nowadays is like to watch an ad, which is fine for people who want to do that. The thing is, you can to get two more slots for characters, which I do need more slots for characters. Because the thing is, it's like I have 4 stars, 5 stars, and 6 stars, but most of my characters are 6 stars already. So even if I do that, it's mostly 6 stars. I have um, a 6 star I got to work on to get the abilities ready on for more or less what I have. And honestly, I'm okay with that working on it. And they have the achievements too, actually, which is actually a pretty good system in case you need to upgrade your special moves like 7 times actually, usually like 7 times. But I know it's not really for me because I mean I am doing them to get the rewards done and shit. But it's just someone's idea. You do sometimes to get a lot of it done, and I think I'm okay with that for what it is. You just gotta need it's just I think he uses Requiem characters. I think it's called. So he uses characters that only have purple, sorry, pinkish stars. So no, no idea. So that means the characters that are like a like a like a others other goat stars characters. You can't use them. I was coming out pretty good actually. And I'm just okay with that for what it is. That means I don't have to. I do the autoplay, so I don't have to manually do it myself. And I know people are very conscientious about doing autoplay because it's like, well, you're not already playing the game. The game playing yourself. Yes, because I don't have that much time uh, to do myself. Because the thing is, if you're doing this um, stories and stuff, side stories, I mean, the same more deal with it also. It's a lot of DPs left. But whatever. Oh look, double checking everything. If I don't decide the panels, pop that off right there. Yeah, I do wonder. I did the second job. This I do, I think, every morning at 11 because it's my time zone technically. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not checking everything like you I got to right now. Saying that, oh no, that was a fucking there or something. Okay. I'm checking everything. No, it's me. I really need to. No, it's me. That's I was reading it wrong. I don't know how. Still not the best for me. I'm terrible at reading at the time. There you go. Pop it on there. Yeah, I can not very fun that my nose is coming right now. Next is the stand I gotta build. And I cannot bring one go around. I am suffering. I need something to hold it down. It's couldn't find everywhere. Oh, there we go. Making sure my mouth isn't down, man. Not right either. Okay. cheap. Hmm. This room will get hot. It is so. It is its own thing of burning like a freaking oven. Like the room is going to be in for a while, but it burns up so fast. You need like a fan in here. Mm-hmm. Look. Man, my back. Yeah, sitting here for a while, it's not fun. I'll be honest, it takes a long time for my back to hurt. Oh, come here. Okay. There it is. That's not a fun feeling. I can breathe. Hmm. Oh my eye. Yeah, say Four to five star. He gets me 4 to 5 star. Yay! So the guy spends not even money on this game. You would think I was in money on Bleach, but I actually don't spend really money on this game. I know some games are not really worth like paying to get like anything you need. I don't make it worth it sometimes. Oh, man. Yeah, my hair so much. And then if you be all the like chronological stories, you can say, I guess. I if you do all of them, you get your you like if you beat it. That means you beat technically all the quests for it. Actually, I mean you beat the uh story already, but the thing is, you need to like you need to get a lot of the jewels and stuff for it, which is like depends on you do 2 to 10 or like the ranges you have, and they do the double, so that means you can do double the amounts. So let's say you do like let's see whatever it is, you can do a whole lot of those to get done with it. Hello.
Hey, you
So I was at my manager called for my mom. I mean, it's not stable, but at least it works. The kind of close animation goes on afterwards. Like Shinishim huts. Could basically covered up. Makes sense in its own right. Gamma, gamma. That scroll is so hard to get through. Not stickers. Hmm. I'm going to try and head bus record. Yeah. I'm back. Sorry. I was talking to my mom. Oh, God. I'll say for live stream, just working something. You could do probably once in a while. Not like a you could do like oh do this every time. I'm getting a little confused. I'm not frustrated. I'm just a little confused. I think both at the same time because yeah, fuck this. I'm not doing one at a time. They're gonna take way too long. You need to do 200 stories, 300. Jesus. They want you to do 300 stories. So don't place. Up to Daisy. Oh, man. Oops. I mean, God, I told you to do one side, but the thing is, you do outside two while you're at it. I made some mistakes. When do I not? Bag four. Oh boy. I'll be right back. This is where the back of the head slash helmet. If I have that angle, it's gonna make it hard to get the wire my fucking way. Oh man. Here it is. I mean, this helmet's pretty detailed at least. Most helmets are not so detailed, to be honest. Something for hairs I don't care about. Shit. Okay, so it's right here, but two of these. So it stays on there properly. It's for the side of the head. I made two of these, so that means these can. Okay. Yeah, but Nice bag. I like that it's printed on here, not a sticker. I like stickers as well. I'm probably gonna make another light. Oh boy. You have a lot of pieces on my table still. Like, that's a face of it, so that means you can make even more. Let me look. Yep, I fell. This is a pain in the ass butt. There's a Let me get a brush real quick. Or I'm a dipshit. I'm a dipshit. Oh, that's good. Okay. There you go. Took 2 hours and 40 minutes to get done. And it took me a little less for talking to other people. Man, it's pretty good for a helmet. Man. Nothing sticks onto it, but I'll be honest. I'll probably later that. Okay. See you guys if I'm gonna do ever an next stream. It's been like 6 months. We'll be back. Yeah.